Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. John Owen talks about sports and movies. Thank you for checking out today's video. I always appreciate the support. Sorry for being gone for so long. I've been really busy. Let's get into today's video. So, as college basketball has been kicked up and started, I just absolutely love college basketball. I don't know what it is about it specifically, but I have never just turned on a random NBA game, and that's like LeBron or two really good teams are playing, and just sat there and watched the whole game and dissected and everything like that. And college basketball is going to shape up to have a really good season this year. And so today's video, I'm just going to talk about why I love college basketball even more than the NBA. Now, of course, this major disclaimer, this is not saying that I hate the NBA or don't like it. Obviously, I love the NBA. I talk about it all the time on the channel, as you guys know. It's just something about college basketball I love more, and I'm going to explain it. But make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments below. Which one do you like better? Let's get into it. So I think the main reason that I love college basketball more than the NBA is just the fact that I believe college basketball is basketball in its purest form. Um, all of the good college basketball teams play really solid team basketball. And that's not to say that the NBA doesn't, but the NBA is like really star driven, which I love, of course. I love talking about stars and the pressure and everything like that. But in college basketball, it takes a complete team effort. Uh, Almost every single game, one guy is not just carrying the load most of the time, or teams like that don't go very far. Usually in the tournament, a team that comes to my mind was Ja Morant's Murray State team. Ja was fantastic, obviously, but they were not just a super great team. And that's because they ran into teams that just played overall better team basketball. And that's just something I always appreciate. They always play defense. I mean, the good. I'm talking about like good college basketball. Obviously, there are teams that suck and are not very good. I'm not gonna watch them. But I mean, I'm not. I mean, even if two good NBA teams are playing, if I don't have like any kind of emotional stake in that regular season game, I'm probably not going to watch. I'll watch obviously if LeBron is on, whoever he's playing for at the time. It tends to vary. Or it's like two really good teams, but it's just like two kind of middle of the road teams. I'm probably not going to watch. But I mean, if there's a ranked team on TV on college basketball, they could be playing the worst team in the country, and I'm going to tune in and watch just because I want to see, I want to watch them. And I think, as opposed to the NBA, where every year, we know who the stars are going to be. For the most part, obviously, people have breakout seasons, but we know what storylines we're going to watch, everything like that. In college basketball, there's a lot of turnover every year. There's a lot of roster turnover. So there's always a new storyline, a new team that kind of is surprisingly good, or a team that returns a lot of starters from last year and everything like that. And so I think college basketball is just super fun to watch. They play great defense. They move the ball, share the ball. I mean, obviously you have guys that, they go to in clutch situations, stuff like that. But, you know, uh, they're just they're just really good. The atmosphere in college basketball is fantastic. If you've ever been to a college basketball game, you know what I'm talking about. But the schools are just super passionate, and it probably helps that I'm in college right now, and Tech's off to a pretty good start. We lost to Houston the other day, and we didn't play particularly great, but we're still going to be a really good, solid team, I believe. And so I've got that, and then obviously the tournament. March Madness is one of the biggest sporting events in the world each year. Probably second to only the Super Bowl as far as popularity in America. At least I know soccer worldwide just blows both those out the water. But in America, where I live and from, March Madness is super popular. Everybody watches March Madness. Everybody makes brackets and gets into pools and everything like that. So March Madness is just super fun. It's so unpredictable. The great teams play each other. You get great matchups and everything like that. And then another thing I love about college basketball is the coaches. I could rattle off more uh, college basketball coaches than I could NBA coaches. I don't know why that is. I think maybe because there is so much roster turnover that you're not going to have a guy stay at your school for 10 years and be the corner of your university. You only get a guy for 4 years max. And so these coaches are constantly turning over their rosters, playing with new guys, trying to incorporate everybody and everything like that. So I think it's super interesting and super fun to watch these great coaches with big personalities, Chris Beard, Bill Self, John Calipari, Coach K, Tom Izzo, Roy Williams, Mark Few, Scott Drew. The list goes on and on and on and on of great college basketball coaches, and they're kind of the face of the program as opposed to an individual player. And that's just something that's different from the NBA. It's not necessarily better by any means, but it's different. And so I just like enjoying watching them, see what they always do, and I just love college basketball. And that's not to say I don't like the NBA. Obviously, I talk about the NBA all the time. I'm very invested in that. But there's something about college basketball that I can't quite pin it down. But that's just why I love college basketball more than the NBA. But make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments below. Which one do you like better? Do you like college basketball better? Do you like the NBA better? Make sure to tell me why, but be respectful. And make sure to link out all the chat content right here. You have a great day.